Watch this video, then we'll talk.
Man, I'm really glad that these food stamps are being taken away because, you know, that shit was, all that government assistance shit was designed to keep the black man out of the household anyway. That was the incentive. Don't have a man in the house, and these women get to have the government assistance. All that money and food stamps, feeling like they don't need a man. I'm glad that food stamps still gone. Now the average guy that makes $40,000 to maybe $50,000 a year will be appreciated and loved on more now. Yeah, all that $100,000 stuff, yeah, that stuff ain't never made sense. You know what I'm saying? It's possible for a man to make that, but the average guy ain't making it. Maybe the average guy can get some love now, man. Thank you, Trump. The average man can get some love now. Because these women, man, have become so delusional over these past few years, it don't even make no sense, man. I'm glad they taking these food stamps away. I'm 100%, like, I'm really utterly I'm in bliss right now. Like, I'm glad they taking it away. Maybe the average man can get some love now. Yeah. Go text Bob the electrician back, love. He waiting on you. And he gonna treat you right.
So this is going to be a two-part conversation. The first part of this conversation will be addressing directly the video that we just saw. There's another video, but I would have loved to post right after that one, where there was a woman encouraging other women to open themselves up to being pygmies, because in her words, and I'm paraphrasing, I think that she was booed off of the internet and then deleted every trace of this. I should have been faster. I should have saved it anyway. Shayna. But yeah, she was basically being like, well, this is what women get for not appreciating men. Yikes, right? But for now, let us just wait, do I have it saved? I couldn't find it. It's okay. We're moving forward. We will still talk about her and the other pygmies that feel similarly to her as I paraphrase what she has said. But for now, let's focus on this halitosis-ridden, hairlineless having, patchy bearded, just truly, you look at him and you feel itchy. You know for a fact that the human cheese that has just filled up his belly button, that truly the last time that he probably cleaned it was also the last time he probably read a book. To clean that out, he's probably going to have to crack it with a spoon like a creme brulee. It's not fun. And these are the kinds of men, the kinds of predators, dare I say, not predators in the way of, no, actually, no, yes, predators, who benefit and look forward to the struggles, the subjugation of women, because they feel like the only way that they could have access to women, to their bodies, to their labor, to their presence, to the energy that they so excitedly want to harvest, is for those women that know that they don't want them. They don't want the women. We don't want these men. We don't. Yikes, right? The only way that these kinds of men can get access, that they feel they can get access to them, is if these women are so subjugated, have had all of their resources stripped away, are so desperate for help, are truly on the verge of starvation, on the verge of medical crisis, on the verge of, they said, good, now I can get some coochie. These men love a woman who has nowhere else to go, who feels trapped, who might be trapped because of the system, because of systemic injustices. They love that. He dared say, thank you, Massa. Thank you, Massa, for putting these women in a situation so dire that they might give me some coochie. Now, men like him, not just men like him, but you know what? I made a video where I was talking about the gradients of what it means to be a good guy. I can't remember where it is. If I find it, I'll tag it right up there. But the ones that either feel this way, sympathize with men that feel this way, are non-vocal about men that feel this way, all of those icky yuckies within the gradient of who is a good guy and who's a bad guy. None of these men seem to fully understand that we don't need them in a society that is functioning fully, where we have rights. Like, Sure, some people might still want to be partnered with it, which would be a nice to have, as we are not subjugated, as we are getting higher education, making better salaries. As of right now, women own more homes than men in the United States. Like, as all of these things happen, it's like, oh, okay, a good guy would be nice to. So men like this, regardless of how much money or how many like government benefits you are not getting, they're not, women will not be flocking to you, period. There is community that is being made where women are creating resources, women, queer people, people that are focused on community and not trying to get resources, even bodies being considered a resource, which is such a slavery mentality. Like, that's the people that are community focused, which tend to be women and queer people. We're not thinking that way, we're not moving that way, so we will not be moving towards men that think, oh well, I got $40,000 now, what are you going to do for that? Nothing. Leave me alone, don't talk to me. And then on the other side, for the women that feel like, oh well, you know what, now you, all you women that were like, oh, I don't need a man, I don't need a man, no, now look at you. Don't have any SNAP benefits. Now you're going to be hungry, but you're going to appreciate that man now. First of all, whatever Smeagol you're trying to get picked by, I'm sure he's outside under a bush rubbing those two rings together, hoping that you could come and scrub him down. Like, why would you fix your mouth to come onto the internet to be like, ooh, you know what, women? You know what, women? Sure, you're in a dire situation right now. Sure, a lot of you are moms who are getting no support from the men that you impregnated you, which also your fault, not me saying this. People that are like, but you know what you could definitely use right now? A different man. Duh. If you were smarter, you would just find a different man. Jump scare. I don't know about y'all, but let me know in the comments. I've never had a problem that a man got me out of. I've only had problems that men have put me into. And it's conversations like this that are happening online that really further reiterate to me that while there is an objective physical reality that we are living in, there are several tiers of intellectual realities of like, do we all understand? Are we all seeing the same thing? There are several tiers that you have to have enough critical thinking to tap into. And a lot of people, I didn't realize how many. Every time I log on to the internet, I am shocked and appalled. Grabbing my grandmother's pearls, which honestly I left in the United States with my mom. I probably should have packed those. Anyway, I am just like, Jesus. Devonte Christ Jr., the third. What is happening? Oh, if only people read more. But also, regarding these SNAP benefits, I really want us to talk about this for a quick second. I'll include a link below that is mentioned right over here. Federal judge has blocked the Trump administration from suspending SNAP benefits just one day before SNAP benefits were set to lapse. U.S. District Judge John McConnell in Rhode Island ordered the Department of Agriculture to distribute SNAP benefits owed to recipients as soon as possible, ruling in favor of a group of cities and community organizations that sued over the cuts. McConnell said that the Trump administration's USDA must fund SNAP using money in a contingency fund. He added, if the department finds that the money in the contingency fund is insufficient, then the agency must use the funding sources to make those payments. Continuing on, there is no doubt that the $6 billion in contingency funds are appropriated funds that are without a doubt necessary to carry out the program's operation, McConnell said in his ruling. The shutdown of the government through funding does not do away with SNAP. It just does away with the funding of it. That was a burp, so sorry. There could be no greater necessity than the prohibition across the board of funds for the program's operations. McConnell asked the administration for an update on the SNAP funding by Monday at noon Eastern Standard Time. And that seems to be Monday the 3rd, November 3rd. Now, there are multiple reasons to not be talking to men during this time. A big one, while you were in the United States, this is a prime example. Something's happening outside. Oh, I think somebody just got on the escalator. Sorry. Elevator. Oh, I need to stay focused. ADHD. one of two things is going to happen. Either the federal government will agree, oh, well, you know what, we should not be suspending SNAP benefits. We will listen to a federal judge and we will reinstate this. It is unconstitutional for us to behave this way. Here are your foods and your resources, people of the United States that have been paying taxes into this. Or they will say, no, federal judge, we don't want to listen to you. We'll do what we want. No food and resources for the people that have been paying taxes into this. Now, if the second thing happens, that's just further evidence that there is no system of checks and balances in the United States, that we are truly living in a authoritarian dictatorship at this point, which I mean we are, it's just more evidence of that, which would then give the administration more boldness to take that same action and enforce it further. So just to wrap up this video, when I say decenter men, I mean that with my chest. But as you decenter men, you need to have something else to center. Now, sure, you can center yourself. It is a more Western way of thinking, but you can center yourself. I suggest strong center community. Center community during this time, especially. That is all for now. Let me know your thoughts in the comments and stay safe out there.